Hey guys, Darkwing Dragon here. Streaming some Ghost of Tsushima Legends. Try to get a raid going, but we'll see if I can get anybody or have to wait a little bit. So, for now,
which of these legends interest you?
we shall do Survival Nightmare. And try not to die.
Let's begin. The shadows of war.
Alright.
A ghost set on the verge of death. Louise's beating heart became silent.
Wow.
Ghosts
That was bullshit. Wow. Okay. Whatever.
Listen while I recount an adventure of the ghosts. Choose and I'll tell it.
Try this again.
One of my favorites. The shadows of war. A ghost called out for help. Ghost down and Oni. A ghost gathered their strength. Ghost blade found its mark. One of the ghosts was taken out of the battle.
Good of you.
More enemies approach. Hit them. Enemies fell quickly. revenge. Oni's malevolent body grew still. As the last body fell, the ghosts enjoyed a moment of peace. The ghosts stood their ground as more enemies approached. Ghosts brought destruction from afar. Enemies watched in terror as their allies fell.
Into the shadows to disappear.
Ghosts killed from the shadows. A ghost's wounds sent them to their knees.
Okay, that was bullshit. Nope.
I owe you.
29 kills. That's what I like to see.
The ghost's fight was far from over. Ghosts aimed
But we will. Into the shadows.
Oh, bull crap.
a ghost entered
this way.
Into the shadow.
Ghost brought destruction from afar. The assault threatened the ghost's defense.
Oh, bitch. I'm down.
A ghost set on the verge of death.
What? Oh my god, that was bullshit. Lucky fucking archer. Yep. Getting a shitty bow. Yep.
The deeds of the ghosts are many. Let me share one with you.
Yeah, I don't want this shitty ass bow. Hopefully a key spawn pack. Yes. Alright, good. I feel like that didn't even work for faster stealth kills because I was still getting hit. 1 second. If you can hear me. What I want to do is see if my one friend is on or finish doing whatever he's doing to get him to join the lobby. I guess I'm joining his game. What up, slacker?
Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales.
What up, slacker? Ah, he really doing the party invite thing, man. Oh my god, so cheese. What up? Whatever. Raid, whatever. Don't matter. He said no. What? The raid. The first part? Oh, we did pretty good yesterday doing it. When you left, no, I'm saying the second part, we got about the part where you have to do the second jump puzzle, and we were gonna go to the last two parts, but the one dude we invited after the other guy left had no mic, so yeah. Hmm? Yeah. We could do it, man. We could do it. You gotta just believe. You just gotta believe. Well, if each person with the right element kills the right person, you should be good, right? Okay, at least I'm an assassin, so at least that helps. See, see, that's why you need the assassin. I have the group stealth, so we need to pop the group stealth and then stab one the dude and get the fuck out the way. I seen videos on it and YouTubers doing it. It was something bad. No, he was live streaming it. He was literally live streaming. He ain't cropping on shit. I just want to do part 2 so I can get the damn chess piece because it looks awesome. What'd you do? Part 3? We can do this. We just gotta believe. Oh, don't. Just don't do it, bro. We got this, man. We got this. Well, it would probably help if he wasn't 106 also. I saw these glitch things online. It was like really stupid. They said you use your second account, you send yourself an invite, you join the invite, then you go, that one got patched this week because they literally just posted that. I don't hear anything. Well, basically what it was is like you would log into your second profile on PlayStation, and then you log into your second profile on PlayStation, load Ghost of Tsushima on that game, and then invite yourself to story mission or survival. Then immediately sign out of that one, log into your first one, and then accept the invite and just go into it. And then after you complete a nightmare raid or gold raid, what you do is you keep it, and then after you beat it, you keep accepting that invite and keep accepting that invite, and all it's doing is triggering you to reload from when they completed the wave, the 25 waves or the story mission at the end, and keeps giving you loot, and you just keep reloading yourself into your own session because it'll say, oh, you can't join session. When you go back in, it'll reload you into your session, load you back out, give you loot, you do it again, and it keeps reloading you in. You can keep doing it infinitely. Yep. Yep. You keep. Yep. Yeah, it's basically an infinite loop of you gaining loot and XP, and you could. And this one dude said he did it in like what 30 minutes. So he went from level 9 or 10 Ronin for doing it for like 30 minutes, and was like a level 55 Ronin, and he's like, it's higher than my assassin, and I'm main assassin, and my assassin's only 35. And he was literally a YouTuber that posted it like 3 days ago or whatever before the expansion, or 4 or 5 days ago. And he was like, yeah, because he literally was saying like, oh, Sucker Punch, you need to patch this right away. Like literally posted it online, sent it to Sucker Punch, and begged them to patch it. Like, you need to patch it, you need to patch it, you need to patch it, you need to patch it. Yeah, he said it was like 2 days before this went live. So I don't think they patched it because he literally just posted it. So 2 days before this would go live, it would probably be next week's patch. Would probably be Friday, because I think they only patch it once a week or do whatever maintenance or updates every Thursday into Friday. But what do you guys want to do? You want to do a raid? Well, because I literally told my streamers I was gonna raid when I got off of work, and then all of a sudden, or my viewers, that I'm like, you're making me a liar. Come on, but you just needed an assassin. I promise that I've seen a bunch of YouTubers. That's all they needed was an assassin. I'll buy you some ale and fish and chips. He's like, I'm gonna need the whole bar. Well, well, all we gotta do is go through the first part. Then when you get to the part that you hate, we can just leave. Or you can just say, "Fuck it, I got you to the part that I don't like. Y'all on your own." It wasn't the jump puzzle part, was it? Because that wasn't that bad. Well, you guys did go on there blind without watching any YouTube videos, also. he's so cringing right now. He's like, but just think, each raid is gonna get harder. So when they add more raids after this, after you kill the bitch on part 3, or you can try part 3. You can just try part 3. It might be easier. I don't know. You say you just beat next year. But then by that point it'll be cheating, because they'll have a patch saying, oh, you guys can go to item level 120, and then you'll be like, oh, well, now this raid's super easy. So what are we going to do then? She's sleeping, so good luck. Oh, you want to see? You want to see what my Ronin looks like? A pissant? That's what I said. That's what I said. A pissant. I was right on the money. This is my piss. This is my pissant. 1. Two.
My assassin's level 2, my Ronin's level 1, my hunter's level 27, my samurai's level 25.
This hunter. This is my hunter's level 1. This is samurai's level 7. Ronin 23. Assassin 37. Until me and him did like an assassin thing before to complete it. He's like, okay, I'll do assassin. Then he was, because he kept dying doing nightmare for the first time. Then he's like, man, I can't beat the nightmare. Then we did it on a double assassin and just wrecked it. And he's like, it's so much easier with assassin. Yeah, he hasn't eaten in 12 hours because he spent 12 hours raiding. He probably didn't even shit or piss. He was just like, I gotta raid, I gotta raid, I gotta raid, I gotta raid. we brought someone that was doing that never did the first raid, and we invited him. He accepted it, and it brought him into the second raid. And then he was at the part where we were at, and then it fucking like he died. And then I said, we were like, so then we left. We were like, okay, we can't do this. We need to do the first raid. So we asked him if he ever did the first raid. He says, no, I haven't done the first raid. He didn't even complete it. So I was like, how did he get into part 2? He didn't even beat the first one. It was funny because I don't know how he could have got into the second one. I think it's because we had it unlocked. So when he accepted the invite, it like let him join. So because we were already in mid raid, so he just accepted it and it just put him there. And then we asked him if he completed the first raid. If he did it, he said no. And I was like, wait, how did he get into the second one? We were like, I don't know. That's what I was saying. If you guys jumped into the third one, would it port me into the third one from the invite if I left the party and then rejoined? And then would it let me like? It would automatically unlock the third one for me. We can test it out. I just want to see if it's gonna work because it worked for the other guy, unless it was just like a weird bug. Oh, you wanna know what's funny? Yeah, you wanna know what's funny though? Is I got all 5 legendary katanas. I got Stonebreaker, Masamune's Edge, Yoshitsune's Hand, Demon Cutter, and Master's Katana. One for each stance. Bam, 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 bam. You don't got demon. You don't. Yeah, you don't got Demon Cutter. There's 5 of every copy of Legendary, I think. I think there's 5 of each type. I think. I know there's 5 swords because there's one person said there's only 5 swords, and there's like 3 to 5 of the other ones. Like for like, there might be like three or 2 different weapon, 2 different bows, and then because there's a short bow and then there's the long bow. And then, or the medium bow. There's probably like 3 bow legendaries, and there's probably like 1 or 2 blow darts, and then maybe like a bomb pack. And then you, yeah, I wish I had that. I wish I had that, but I think I gotta play Ronin to get that. I got three. I got Sacred Iron and Benki's Last Stand, and then I got Spirit Kunai, the Mist of the Yagata, and Demon Seeds are my legendaries for that. And then I got the Heaven Sting, which is the blow dart, and then the Weightless Spirit, which is the other bow.
I kind of wish they would have given like, okay, so I do like the raid, but the music is very, very loud, very good, just much. But I wish they would have like raid music. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so I was thinking that they were gonna.
Like raid epics or like raid, you know what I'm saying? Like raid epics
That's what I thought. I thought we were gonna get to go to like 120 or 115, and it would just go up higher. So we'd have to be 10 minimum or max, and then the item level would increase to 115, 120 to do the raid. And then we'd be like, we do one raid at a time, have to get gear from the first raid over and over just to do the second one, and then get the gear, and then do finish the second one over and over, and then do the third one, instead of it just being all the same loot that's already in the game. Because if you're only going to 110, I'm like, once everybody's 110, it's like, what's the point of playing it after you've already beat the raid once and you've already beaten Nightmare and Survival? And it's like, okay, so what's the point of keep playing if there's no other incentive to getting gear? Because at least it could have made it to 115, but then you have to get raid gear. You can't use like the gear you use to start with and go into the raid. Then you get raid gear that you can upgrade instead of it from 110 and then upgrade it to 115, instead of it being it's only 110 for everything. But I don't know.
I also thought the same thing with yeah, the Gladiator. That's what I think of that game.
That's what I was thinking. That's that way the gear it would be 115. Nah, it's still 110, unless you're waiting on the second raid that would come out later on. But I don't know, unless they only like do this and then they just stop doing the game, and then it'd be like, okay, then what's the point of it if you don't make it more interesting if you just stop it? Because then at that point it'd be like, okay, this game would only be worth playing until Cyberpunk comes out. But since that got pushed back to December 10th instead of going to the 19th, I'd be like, fuck, I gotta wait another fucking month and 10 days just to play Cyberpunk, unless they push it back again. And I'm just gonna be like, fuck, man. Because they were already done with the game. Like, they're literally 100% done. But because they're having issues, because everybody's working from home because of COVID, so they can't, get all the physical copies and for each thing that they want to release it to for each console and PC. So it's just like, okay, so we gotta wait because you can't mass produce enough of them. I would just say, okay, then the people that bought it digitally should be able to get it on the 19th, and then everyone else that has to wait for a physical copy would wait till the 10th, instead of us all waiting until the 10th. Because not like they couldn't just say anybody that purchased the physical copy, you could just punch in a code and download it, and then it just lets you play it that way. And then once you get your physical copy from the store, you just put it in the system, and then it puts another code in there of you have it, like, because you didn't purchase the digital version. So it's going to be like, okay, you didn't purchase the digital version, so after the 10th they're like, okay, now you have to, then they put a little like code where it says, hey, an update saying you need to put the disc in for the physical copy because you didn't purchase it through the means of the PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store or the PC for digital. So now you have to have the disc in order to run the game. That way people could just play it. Because it would literally only be just you typing in a different code and changing numbers around to implement that, which would probably only cost them like what, $10. That's why they should just make everything go digital instead of fucking hard copy. Because we have to wait longer because of the fucking hard copies. Because they don't have a means of mass producing it for release because of COVID, because everybody's working from home. So there's certain people that are printing out the discs from home on their home computer and making copies instead of doing it at the fucking company. And it's like, oh my fucking god. Or wherever they mass produce it at, or print it out, or however they do it. Because on my PlayStation, when I go to my PlayStation thing, it still says 19 days and so many hours, or 18 days and so many hours. So I'm like, is it gonna let me play it because I have the digital, or is it literally gonna make me wait till the 10th? Because it says the 10th, but my the countdown on the PlayStation still says like 18 days and a couple hours. So I'm like, how is that gonna work? Because is it gonna download the game and install it, but then like not fully unlock until the 10th? Because then I'm just gonna be irritated. Like, this game's just been sitting there downloaded for an extra 3 weeks. Yeah, because my pre-order literally says 18 hours or 18 days and so many hours. I can go look right now. It'll say, and I'm just like, because when I looked yesterday, it said 20 days, and it was counting down, and that was like 5 days after the fact that they said it was coming out on the 10th. So I'm like, it's gonna download, install, but I might not be able to play it because it's just gonna download and just be sitting there where I can't touch it until the 10th. Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's what it's gonna do, because it initially changed saying, okay, it's gonna download 2 days before the fact, so it'll download on the 17th because the initial release date is the 19th. But then they pushed it back to the 10th. But it still says that there's 18 days and so many hours that it's going to download and be able to be playable. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm gonna have everything downloaded 3 weeks before the fact that I can actually play it, because so I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It should just let me play it because I have a digital copy, and they're not mass producing shit for a digital copy. It's basically like when I got Final Fantasy VII Remake and I bought the digital copy. I had to wait to release day to play it, but other people that the retailers had the physical copy were able to sell it 5 days, 7 days before it came out, and people were playing it a whole week before the release, and I'm like, that is bullshit. Why the fuck did digital people have to wait? I had to wait an extra 5 days while the fucking people that had physical copies from other retailers were able to play it because they had the physical copy. And I'm like, so I gotta wait, but they get to get it early if they show up to a retail store and buy it because of COVID. And now you're telling me because they don't have enough physical copies made, I have to wait till the 10th of December when all they gotta do is just let it release on the 19th for digital and just make the people to get a physical copy wait till the 10th instead of me waiting. Which cause that only seems more fair because I got the digital instead of the physical because the physical is garbage. Because I can't run the game without putting the disc in. And if the disc breaks, scratches, or whatever, I literally have to re-buy the game, which I think is stupid. That's why I was like, I'm just going to get a digital version of PlayStation 5, because why would I want a physical copy when there's a likely chance that it can break or get misplaced or someone can steal it, or our friend could just borrow it and be like, oh, can I borrow it because you already beat it? And I'll be like, yeah, sure. And then when I want to go back and play it and I try to get it back from, oh, I sold it, or my brother stole it from me and then sold it, and I'm gonna be like, so you owe me like $70 for a game. And they're gonna be like, alright, bruh. And then you never see that money. So I'm like, fuck physical copy, bro. Or anyone that you can that's supposed to be a friend or a coworker can come to your house and be like, oh shit. And then I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom, bro. And then I come back and then they take your game and never talk to you again. And then you're just like, really, bro? You just stole my game because you wanted it and now I have to rebuy it? Oh, well, since there's no point in me live streaming if I'm just like sitting here and like we're not doing anything, so I might as well just stop it.